So, Phill, since you represent the Olympics and our Olympic team, can you talk about how the state of curling is? Is it very healthy? Are there young people coming up through the ranks? Are we going to be able to compete at a higher level now, or how is it looking? I guess the state of curling.
You know, from my perspective, there's a new high performance program that's put in place this year. They hired a new high performance director, Derek. His background was he came from Scotland. He was a high performance director over there. Very successful over there. Won a number of world championships with the teams that he worked with. So I'm really excited to have him on board and be working with him. We've got a new project, 2018, which is the group of athletes that I'm going to be working with currently, and John Benton is working with them also. And it shows that we're putting dedication into improving our whole entire program. We want to have a feeder program from the bottom up, and we want to start to give everyone access to coaching, to physical fitness, to nutrition, to anything they want to become a better curler. And I think Derek's got the program rolling in the right direction, and and lots of support out there from the athletes, and the feedback so far has been really good. And as I said, we had our first event this weekend, and one of our young teams, not our senior teams that we have in the program, Stephen Drobnick, won the event. So that was great. It just showed that things are starting to head in the right direction already. The program's moving in the right direction, and we got the right people in the program.
Gosh, I would love to have some of the training that you provide. Is the USCA providing some accelerated camps now for recreational players?
That is definitely in the works. Scott Higgins, who works with coaching development, is in the process of putting together some new booklets of the 5 elements of curling and the delivery, and then we're going to go farther down the road into strategy and physical fitness. And we're going to be looking at the sports performance part of USA Curling is going to be putting forth some camps so that they're available to everyone, and going around the country and doing these camps in different areas. And I would suggest anyone that gets the opportunity to attend one of these, because they really are. You can learn so much in such little time, and the relationships you build with the coaches that you go to those camps are really great. Because I was there this weekend in Fort Wayne, and I spent last year I did a camp out in Nutmeg, and one of the girls I worked with, her junior team is, we've been in constant contact, and she'll write me for questions, or there's other guys that will write me for questions from the camp, and we're always open to that type of stuff. So I'm looking forward to meeting the people out there too, and being able to help out and do whatever I can to get everyone what they need out there too.
Well, I must say, from my experience with you, you're always available, and this is one guy, this is Coach Phill on Twitter, for all of you people that are on Twitter, and he's just very gracious and gets back to you right away with all your questions. So thank you, Phill, for doing that for all of us. And you've got a big schedule coming up now, don't you? You're going to be traveling a lot coming up. You want to talk about some of your spots?
Yeah, I will be. Our team, we're starting out in September, and we're hitting the road pretty good. I'll be in Toronto in October with Team George. I'll be in St. Paul with Team George and Team Bar, and then we hit Vegas. And then November we're going to be in Ontario a couple times. We're going to be in Madison. There's a Spiel in Madison, and then we end up the last Spiel of the last cash Spiels of the World Curling Tour is in Evelyn. So that's kind of nice. We get to end at home and get Kuromasabi. It is a competitive Spiel, but anyone that gets the opportunity to come and curl in Evelyn, I got to promote the club, because it is the greatest. It's the greatest club in the country, because it's 8-sheet club. It's unbelievable. It's a beautiful club. It's built in 2000, and if you ever get a chance to come up there and play in a Spiel or check it out, I would advise to it, because it really is. It's a great club. So.
I attest. My mom and dad are from Evelyn, so I've been there several times, but I've never curled there, and it's a dream come true. That would be awesome. That you're going to be traveling internationally as well, though, aren't you?
Yes. Then start coming at the end of the year. We're going to. I'll be the junior national coach this year, so I'll be traveling with whatever team wins the junior nationals, The junior nationals are in Madison, and then from there, the winning team will go to Switzerland or to Sweden. The junior worlds are in Sweden. The men's worlds are in Switzerland. So I'll be going to Östersund, Sweden. Again, we were there in 2008, and that's where Chris Plies won his world title in Östersund, Sweden. So we'll be going back there for the World Championships, and hopefully, going back there and looking to get gold again for the USA. And we have men's worlds this year. It's in Philadelphia, and hopefully the team I'm working with, which is the Team George, we can get them to come out on top, and we can make a trip to Switzerland too. That's what the plan is, at least.
Wow, again, well, we're lucky to have you then for that kind of schedule to see you in Las Vegas. In closing, how can we help you, the people that curl here in America, or what can we do to help the club in any way?
Anything people can do to spread the word about curling, support USA Curling, go on their website. They have a lot of different things they do. They have raffles, they have fundraisers. Be a part of, join a club. Anyone that can join a club and be a part of your local area, volunteer to help to grow the sport. That's all we're really, that's all. One of the main things I'm interested in is growing the sport. The more we grow the sport, the more competitive athletes we're going to have an opportunity to get, and the bigger feeder system we're going to have for a program. I did see a number a couple weeks ago that said we have grown 53% since 2001, I believe it was, in our membership in USA Curling, and we just want to continue to grow. So it's a great thing for everyone if it's continuing to grow. I mean, look, we're going to be curling in Vegas in October. That's great. We were just curling in Fort Wayne, Indiana in August. So I would have never believed then if you had told me I'd be doing those in the same year.
And you guys are helping us out with the open house in Las Vegas that we're doing on Saturday morning, and we're going to try to get Vegas going as well as a club. So we appreciate all the help we're going to get from you guys for that event.
Yeah, we'll be out there and ready to go and ready to help. And the only other request we have is that you got some 80s music going on while we're playing. So maybe that can be our pay for helping out at the open house.
We got the mix going, so don't worry about that one.
And any favorites for sure to make sure we have in there?
Well, us Rangers, us guys from Evelyn tend to be big Poison fans and big AC/DC fans. So those are a couple of bands we like to hear.
You got it.
Hey, we'll see if they're even going to be in Vegas or a cover band. We'll see what we can do for you.
All right.
That's all I have. Nick, do you have anything for Phill?
I think it's pretty good. It's going to be a pleasure to meet you there, and you're mixing up your team, so it's not going to be super competitive, as you've told us, and we'll see how who's the better one, your dad or you, and maybe we can, me and Cindy can coach your team.
Yeah, maybe that's what we have to do. Maybe you and Cindy are the coach, and you guys will decide who's throwing last rocks between me and my dad.
I think so. We'll be watching.
Okay.
I don't want to get in that family argument. I don't know about you, Nick, but I know. Hey, maybe this is a good time, Nick, to tell everybody about how we're going to be live streaming these games while it's going on for 48 hours.
We're planning to stream at least one game, and then maybe have a fun webcam that our participants can go and shout out to the crowd. I think we're also going to have commentators, so we commentate the game. So hopefully we can get you in the booth and telling all the other people who missed out on Vegas at least check out a game or two and use some terms for the people who really don't know much about curling and explain it that way as well. So we're going to try to make it as much available to everybody this first round, basically.
I'm quite certain I have a couple guys in Corey Heitzman and Steve Johnson that would be more than willing to do some commentating for you guys.
Then I guess we have a team.
We look forward to that. Look forward to meeting you. And again, thank you for your time, Phill. And for those of you that are wondering what we're using here, this is the new Google Plus Hangout feature. We're trying this out for our interviews. So thank you all so much for joining us today. And Phill, we're going to see you on October 27th. I think that's a Thursday or the 28th, yeah?
Yeah, we'll be in on the 27th, and we're really looking forward to it.
Great.
We are too. So until then, everybody, good curling.
Good curling. Thanks, Phill. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys. Good curling.
Thank you.